Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are following us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Give us a 5-star rating. It massively helps us out. Enjoy.
It's obviously tough. And to see Ronaldo still doing well, but I think the only argument for that, people say, well, Ronaldo can go and do it in different leagues. I think it has been easier for him because he, when he was young, went to United from Lisbon and then moved to Madrid. And so he's used to that changing. Messi been at one club for his whole career. So I feel like to then say, oh, Messi can't do it at another club, that means that Ronaldo's better is an unfair fact.
It's
opinion.
Interesting that you mentioned like a one club man, because we had Bez on the weekend stream and he said with Mark Noble, who just obviously, that was his like last West Ham, home West Ham game. Saying, will we ever get one club men in football again?
Yeah.
Do you think?
I think you will. You'll get,
because we brought up like the likes of Foden and Trent, who they're already at the best teams in the world. Like, where do they move to?
Well, exactly. I think that's what I was about to say. I don't. You won't get it with clubs. I think it's rare for clubs like West Ham to do it. Yeah. Because they're never. Well, you never know if money comes in, but they're always going to fluctuate from 4th to 15th. I can't see them going down, but if they get an unbelievable player, Declan Rice is a good example, who's a really good player and maybe better than what they've got, especially if he has aspirations to play Champions League or play higher, people will leave. Whereas, like you say, like a Foden, the only way I could see him leaving is going abroad. Yeah. Which, to be fair, is what I thought Harry Kane would do.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I thought when that whole talk with Madrid, I thought he would go.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think he'll leave.
Yeah.
I think...
Wait, do you not think he'll leave Spurs?
I don't think so.
Really?
You see him leaving?
I don't know where he'd go.
Exactly.
Or if it was like Newcastle and they just chuck hundreds of millions at him.
I always say, and people, it would be interesting how you answer it. What is the difference between earning 300 grand a week and 600 grand a week?
What, mathematically?
No,
or just like...
no. What is the difference in your lifestyle?
Oh, nothing.
Exactly.
Like nothing changes.
Exactly. So that's the way I see it. Is I think he's smart enough and he's got good people around him where. What is that change in money? Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're earning double effectively, but you've already got all the money you could ever want. You can go anywhere you want. You can do anything you want. Nothing changes.
I also think as well, like, it's a weird one that although Kane's never really got like the trophies with Spurs, he's still creating history with Son. Mm-hmm. Like they'll forever be remembered as like the greatest Premier League duo ever. Yeah. If let's just say they stick together for another 3 or 4 years, nobody's ever going to come close to that pairing.
No, and I mean, he's still chasing Shearer, isn't he?
Yeah. And he's got a great person to try and help him with it.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, although is if he's just looking for goals, is Son the man?
It's true, but I mean, it's a tough one because obviously under Conte,
yes,
he wants Kane to do really well. Yeah. So I think if he stays at Spurs in that system that now probably is going to get Champions League and is a progressive few seasons ahead, I suppose. Yeah, I reckon he comes close to Shearer if Conte stays.
Yeah, I think it's very tough. I think he's got to stay. I mean, he's always going to get the pens. Yeah, which his ratio is unbelievable. Yeah. He'll score the odd free kick, although not as many, and then he'll get goals. But like, it is tough, especially with Son as that more forward runner and him dropping in. I think he could slow down.
It's one of those that the more they recruit, it's only going to fuel him better. And now that they do have fourth, theoretically,
I guess it just depends on the system they play. Yeah, right. I think under Conte, I don't think he scores as many. Yeah, and I don't think Spurs on the whole will score as many. But if they
wait, so you think Kane does better under a more attacking manager?
Yeah, yes, yeah. I think where it depends on what kind of style. Again, though, if they want him, clearly Conte doesn't mind him dropping in a little and him linking up with Son in regards to like he can drop in and Son will do the running. Especially with Kulusevski now, almost go. They start as a 3 and then they go like inverted. And the wingers come in. So I don't know. I think it's tough. Especially under Conte. If he doesn't. I don't know how many he needs per season to catch him.
Didn't we do the maths? Wasn't it like 20 a year for the next 4 years? Or something?
Yeah, I think it's something ridiculous.
Like so he's capable of 20 a season?
I think it's possible. Again, he needs to stay injury free. He's been all right this year, but with his ankles, ankles, a bit like you.
Mate, no. Was it?
I think you had a couple ankle. Not as bad as Freezy, but...
No.
Or Theo.